Wow. Yes. How much is a Warhol? I don't know. Anyway, Doc, now let's talk about, of course, fashion commentary. This is a very chaotic world. Do you feel that fashion is getting chaotic, or what is your take on the whole thing?
Well, first I want to thank Marco for his help in textiles. He does textiles for a lot of my fashions.
Very good.
My hand. The only thing that gets me about fashion nowadays is that the entire world walks around in gym suits, and I don't even think they go to a gym.
Well, I don't know if I go.
But the more chaotic the world gets, the more whimsical I try to make my things as a distraction.
So you feel it's important to like counteract this chaos with something that's a little bit more.
She's talking about balance again. Balance. That's what.
Very good point, Dr. Willow. Yes.
Yes. Excellent.
Well, let me ask you. Well, let's bring up that idea with balance, Marcos. In your work, do you find that balance works, or do you find that asymmetry works, or what is your feeling about balance?
Yes, when my paintings, I try to create a balance. So I come between red and black, and then there's blue somewhere in the middle.
Blue can be in the middle sometimes. Yeah. Yes. Well, that can be. Do you work in blue colors at all?
No.
No, not at all. Okay.
I work in dusty blue.
Dusty blue. Not to be confused with Dusty Springfield, right?
Right.
Oh, very good. Very good.
Nothing alike.
Thank you, my musical band leader. Thank you for laughing at us, Pat. Let's give it for Pat Kennedy and the band. The band is Pat Kennedy, but that's okay. It doesn't stop us. All right. Let me open it up to the audience now. Does the audience have any questions about? Yes.
I have a question for Dr. Willow.
Yes.
Do the exotic fashions and the colors in art stimulate specific hormones in women or men?
Specifically in men, I find that men are attracted to the voluptuousness of the red, the lips. The lips.
Okay.
The lips.
Well, does it stimulate specific hormones in either one?
Well, we've got the adrenaline going for men, and we've got the insulin changes and the I'm not sure if we're talking about individuals or people as a whole, because this is very individual, of course.
I see.
Yeah, and in your studies, you talk about how you really can't. The hormone therapy has really got to be very individualistic, because everybody has slight differences in their work.
That is correct. That is absolutely correct. So it's an individual choices, individual reformulating.
Would you say that? Well, let's go on with your question a little bit. If, let's say, there's a red color in a room, Marcos has painted a red, lovely painting. If a man looks at that red color painting, what does he see, or what is his hormonal difference, as opposed to what a woman might feel, or what her hormonal difference might be?
It depends on what the red means to him. If it means that universal that I just suggested, that's one thing. But if it means a red light, then it might put a stop to his hormones flowing,
Mm-hmm. Very, very. Thank you very much. Yes, there's a question over there.
Well, I noticed you mentioned something about the red lips and insulin. Are you saying that possibly red lips could be a cure for diabetes?
Well, red lips a cure for diabetes?
Well, you mentioned insulin.
I'd never heard of that in my research. No.
Okay.
No.
But it's who knows?
It's a possibility. There are medical trends now that are going far beyond anything that's ever taken place before.
Rachel, you have something to add to this.
Yeah, I just want to bring up something about red. Not that I've ever gambled, but in casinos they're red because they cause hyperactivity, aggressiveness, and
so there might be
loss
something
of
to this.
time.
Might be affecting people emotionally as well, or hormonally.
Which
right?
I don't understand, except for when I dress someone in red, which I very rarely do. If she's walking the red carpet in red, or it's just like the police stop red cars. It's just like a bell that goes off in people's heads.
Okay, so it might not
red.
it might be psychological, but more or less hormonal, is what you're saying. Marcos, the color you brought up the color red several times in what we've talked about so far. how are you feeling about this red conversation?
Excuse me, but the emotions and the hormones are interlinked.
Are they really?
Yes.
Okay, so
yes.
you strongly feel this?
Well, in strong feelings, yes.
Yes, okay.
Red brings up your adrenaline.
Yeah. So when you're painting, let's say you're using the color red,
Yeah.
you know, you live in a world of color. How do you feel like when you're painting in red?
Yes, I think red brings joy and happiness, but at the same time, I learned in art school about McDonald's and places like that, how they're red, and they encourage people to just eat and go. Where, on the other hand, the blue and green, they're more relaxing, so you feel like you could spend more time at the restaurant.
So you feel like there is a little bit more manipulation in terms of color in the world.
Oh,
But-
don't send McDonald's to me. Don't
No.
talk
Yeah,
about
yes,
it.
okay, very good. All right, one more question from the
That's
show.
one place that I just cannot tolerate.
Wait, I'm sorry, I have to interrupt because remember, this show is brought to us by Rice Krispie Treats. Yes,
Yay,
Rice Krispie
Rice
Treats.
Krispies.
They're more than we love high Rice Krispie Treats at Christmas time. We love them all kinds of years. Remember, you can make them into balls. You can make them into rabbits. You can make them into all kinds of things.
You can make
So-
them into art.
You're right, or fashion sense. Have you made an outfit made out of Rice Krispie Treats?
I have not made out of Rice Krispie treats, but I have made outfits out of garbage.
Oh my goodness. Right, Dr. Will, you don't like Rice Krispie Treats at all, do you?
Well, I hate to say anything here, publicly. I can't eat them. That's all.
All right. All right.
Just me.
Any other questions? Any other questions from the audience?
Yes. About McDonald's, the preservatives in McDonald's, how do they affect the hormonal system?
Oh, they just make them kerflooey, if I may use a medical expression.
Yes, yes. I remember biology. That whole week on Kaflooey was rather important, I thought. All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, let's give a hand to my favorite. Let's give a bow to Rachel Weiss. Stand up, Rachel Weiss. Yeah, stand up, Rachel. Yeah, stand up. Thank you. Well, let's hear it for our artist, Marcos. And thank you to Dr. Dr. Willow. Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for sharing our show. Tune in next week. We'll have another conversation on Conversation with the A-listers.
Yay! And next week, it's
Everybody stand up. Wait, no, give it.